Now here's a black pill for you to swallow if you happen to be a avid gamer like myself. I happen to know a lot of people from the gaming industry because I guess it comes with the territory when you have a YouTube channel that grows past 10,000 subscribers. It's unavoidable that some of those subscribers happen to work at various gaming companies. And I happen to know someone who works at Blizzard. And I was talking to him and I was like, why doesn't Blizzard like make a game that's such and such? Because it would sell a lot. And he looks at me and says, yeah, I mean, it would probably sell a lot, but do you know what else would sell? If we make a StarCraft themed pinball and we sell it in China, then we're going to make millions of dollars without having to invest a lot of money into it. And he's absolutely right. I mean, you're not going to have to worry about censorship. You're not touching political issues. Just make a pinball that's themed like StarCraft, and boom, the money starts flowing. And the same applies to making a game that's for smartphones. Like, believe it or not, the smartphone has managed to dominate gaming. This is the reason why you don't see as many games on PC like you used to back in, I don't know, 2005. When I grew up, there was at least 2 to 3 new video games, and I'm talking about AAA here, that would come out every single month. But now you barely have like 2 or 3 good AAA titles that are coming up per year. I think there's less than 20 games that come up every year now on the PC. And it used to be because consoles were selling a lot better than on PC and you had console exclusives. But now you don't even have that. It's just a lot of companies want to push for their games to be on smartphones. And the smartphone games are actually quite evil, if you will. They don't require a lot of resources. They don't require a lot of thought. All you need to do is to get a couple of psychologists to tell you how to make your game addictive. And there you go, you're set. You're going to make millions of dollars out of microtransactions. I mean, everything that a phone game has is designed to get money away from people. Like, even the idea that you're not buying actually things in the game with your currency, like, let's say you have your average phone game. You're not buying it with dollars. You're buying gems, or you're buying like some platinum coins with the dollar, and then you use the platinum coins to buy the in-game items. Like, why do you think that is? That is to disconnect in the mind of the consumer how much money they're spending on that game. So, for example, let's say you buy like, I don't know, 10,000 gems with $10, and then with those 10,000 gems you buy in-game purchases. You don't feel like the in-game purchases actually cost money anymore because you're using the gems in order to buy. So they have like all of these tactics. Like, for example, if they notice that you don't play for a week, they give you some extra gems in order to play some more. Like, almost every single phone game is built with microtransactions in mind. And it's kind of interesting because a lot of people don't use the microtransactions, but it's only like 5% of the people that use the microtransactions that are the ones driving the sales, because it turns out there are people more susceptible to gambling than others. So it's those people that are susceptible to gambling that they get addicted and they literally just can't stop throwing away their money at these games. And that's why companies are now more focused on making games for phones than they are making actual games for PC. And you can see like the innovation is completely stagnant when it comes to PC. Like almost all the games look like everything else. And the reason for that is that most of the people that are creative and they're pushed towards making something new, they're pushed towards making something new for mobile. Because that's where the money is right now. So as you can see, it's really interesting take that Apple made more profit from games in 2019 than Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft combined. Like, this is now the juggernaut. It's the phone games. Nintendo's buoyant position in the video game market is a good news for longtime fans of the Japanese company. Now, it's important to point out that it's not just that phone games are that popular. It's also that Apple takes 30% cut from all the transactions that are happening. So Apple is really greedy because they can afford to be. They're not a gaming dedicated platform. And they're pretty much like a duopoly. Either you go on Apple or you go on Google. But I guess like the Apple has more exclusives. Like there are games that are made for iPhone exclusive. At least back when I was into mobile games and I was researching it. I don't know if this changed recently, but like for example, Hearthstone came up for the iPhone first. So yeah, I mean the cut that they're taking is enormous, but take into account that even with the 30% cut, companies still want to make more phone games. They're still invested into making more. So I don't know. I mean. This obviously bodes well if you happen to be a PC gamer or a console gamer. And I don't know what can change, but like, look, $8.5 billion has just been made from gaming on mobiles. I mean, this is ridiculous. Hey, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.